Hi everybody, this is Kate from Sweetest Candy. I have collaborated with Pinnovate to bring you this amazing DIY bath bomb kit. I will go through everything that you get in your kit and show you what you can make. I have been doing this for about 4 years now. I absolutely love it. I love making fun, bright products that bring people joy and happiness, and you are going to absolutely love this kit. Okay, so we will go through what you get in your kit. You're going to get baking soda, citric acid, sunflower oil, Epsom salts, cornstarch, colorant for your bath bombs, mixing cups, fragrance oil, rubbing alcohol, molds, water bottle, mica, a pipette, paintbrush, gloves, wax paper, and the only other thing that you will need would be bowls, 1 or 2, and a spoon, a big spoon. Okay, so for your first step, you have to put on your gloves because that is a super, super important thing, or else the bath bomb ingredients can irritate your skin. So put on your gloves, and you are also going to dump into your bowl your citric acid, some baking soda, okay, mix it together. Next step is you put in cornstarch, just dump everything in. Making bath bombs is very, very similar to baking. So this is your baking mix, but it's actually your bomb mix. Epsom salts, I'm gonna get that out. There you go. And then you're gonna mix again. Next, you are going to add in your sunflower oil, like that, dump. And then this is your fragrance oil. So you can add as little or as much as you like. Let's just toss that in there. There you go. And you're gonna mix again. You wanna make sure all of the components are mixed together. Okay, so next we are going to add the colorant. Now, it's right here. You can choose to take out some of your mix if you do not want it colored, so you'd have a multicolor bath bomb. So I'm just gonna take a handful out and put it in my other bowl right here. So we're gonna leave this for now and we'll come back to it later. So you have your first bowl of mix. What you're gonna do is you're gonna open up the container. This stuff gets everywhere, this Blue Lake colorant. So just be aware of that. Ask me how I know. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just mix again. And basically you are going to just mix this all together until your white mix becomes blue. You're gonna take it in your hands, maybe go like this. This is also not a very tidy craft, so it's very easy to clean up after yourself, but you know, it's okay to make a mess. Okay, next step is you're gonna take your water bottle, doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, but fill it up, and you are going to spray your mix. Maybe let's try 5. I usually do 5 to start. Remember, you can always put water in, you cannot take it out, and this is the most important thing when you're making bath bombs. Because if you add too much water, you're going to get activation. Okay, so you're going to keep mixing. Now, you want the consistency to kind of feel like wet sand, but not too wet. And this is where you're gonna just add a little bit of water at a time. Okay, so think kinetic sand. You know how it's kind of like squishy? So what your main goal is to have it form like this. Do you see how it's kind of like, if I hold it in my hand and I squeeze, it keeps its form. This is what you want to see, for sure. Oh yeah, good. This is perfect. Totally, totally perfect. This is like elite. Okay, so now we have our mix all good to go. Let's get started. This is one of the moon bath bombs that you can make. So this one is all blue. You can choose to put blue and white in it. Now this is tricky for your first time. So if one doesn't work, don't get frustrated. You can always try again. Okay, so what you do is you take your mold, and what you're going to do is you're going to put some of the mix in, press it in there. Let's put some white in there as well. Okay, remember, you might need to spritz your mix again because you want to have that kinetic sand consistency, right? I always tell when I'm teaching bath bomb classes that it's like you're making a sandcastle. You want to have kind of a wet sand, but not too wet, because you want the sand to make its formation in the mold. So when you turn over that mold, you're going to have a perfect sandcastle. And same with this. You want to have a perfect bath bomb. So what you're going to do is you're going to pack it down, not too tight, but you want to make sure that it's firm. You see how it's firm? If it's squishy, like if my finger went right through, you need to pack it more. So here it is. Looks like that. Now we are going to turn it over. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your bath bomb that you have packed in your dominant hand, and then you are going to flip it over like that. Please keep in mind that this bath bomb mold in particular is a little bit tricky to work with. So have patience. It's going to be okay, and it's going to look awesome. So what you want to do is you kind of want to squeeze and get that bath bomb out. Just kind of go around, maybe tap it a little bit, and there you go. Look at that. A perfect moon bath mold. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to use the 2-part mold. Okay, so you're going to take some mix. Again, you want to pack it in there. Let's take some blue. Let's take some white. Let's take a little bit more blue to have that marble look. So pack it down, and what you want is, you see how it's kind of overflowing a little bit on both sides? This is going to be like your glue to hold it together. So you're going to take it and you're going to squeeze them both together like so. See? You put them together, and again, your spoon, you tap the outside because that releases all the air. Then you lift it off, and ta-da! You have a perfect bath bomb. Okay, so I have let my bath bombs sit for about a half an hour before we start painting them. You can wait a little bit longer too, but you just want to make sure they're firm. This is a quick dry recipe, so it is perfect for painting your bath bombs right away. So what you're going to do is you have these supplies. You have your pipette, paintbrush, these are your micas, this is your paint, rubbing alcohol, and your 3 cups. So what you're going to do is you're going to suck up some of that rubbing alcohol, and you're going to put maybe 2 squirts in each of your cups. Okay, so you're going to just fill it up until that rubbing alcohol is gone from the jar. Keep in mind, the less alcohol you use, the more vibrant your paint is going to be. So let's take this gold and we're gonna dump it in there. We're gonna take the blue, teal, and we're gonna dump it in there. Silver, dump it in there. Okay, so now you have your paintbrush. So you're gonna mix that all together. Do you see that shimmer? That is what we want to see. So you don't worry about contaminating the colors. You're just gonna mix it all together. See, isn't that lovely? And this is your bath bomb paint. There you go, perfect. So now you are going to be your artist self and you can just paint. You can just choose whatever you want to do. It could be these strokes, or you could take some and you can like splatter it like that. Completely up to you. There you go. Maybe some speckled. Okay, so you can do the tops and you can also even do the bottoms too. Completely, oops, dropped my brush. Completely up to you. So you can just do as you please. You are your own creator when it comes to painting your bath bombs. So you can just honestly do whatever you like. I'm doing like the splatter look. You can do just anything. Look at this, could even be like a smile. You can draw teeth on it if you wanted. And this is optional. You definitely do not have to do this, but just, I find kids really love this part of creating their own bath bombs. Okay, so once you have finished painting your bath bombs, what you're going to do is you're going to just leave them, let them dry completely before you use them. So it takes about 12 hours for them to completely harden, and then you can use them in your bathtub. Thank you so much for following along with this awesome DIY. I'm sure your bath bombs look totally amazing, and we love to see what you create. So if you could please tag us at Pinnovate on Instagram, and if you could also tag me too, that would be great. My Instagram is at sweetestcandybath. Thank you so much, and hope you have an awesome time with your bath bombs. Bye.